Okay, so we're in the lab. It is still under construction very much, as you can see, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a walkthrough. You can see right here as we come in, I'm standing right by the entranceway, and we have two tables. They'll each hold 4 PCs each, and they'll be fully networked and web ready and everything. And then above each table we'll have an LCD monitor, which I'll explain those in a minute. Over in here you can see I'm still working on the Xbox table. These will be console units, and the consoles will actually be inside the cabinets, and we'll have a security system where you will go over approximately in this area of the room. There'll be a table with a computer. You'll log in and you'll choose which console system you want to use, the Xbox, the PlayStation, or the Wii, and then that particular cabinet will unlock. So those cabinets will be locked until you choose. What will happen then is you'll have 30 seconds to get over to the cabinet and open the doors. And as long as those doors are open, you're logged into the system. If those doors shut, you're logged off the system, and you'll have to go back and log in and get back in if you want to continue playing. So the idea here is we will know who's on what system at what time and for how long. If you log into the system, you're responsible no matter how many people are playing it. So this is going to be where the Xbox is, and over here in the corner we will have the PlayStation with a monitor, and over in this corner we'll have the Wii. And we chose this corner for the Wii because it's a little bit more open, and so when people are gyrating and moving their arms around, there should be a little bit more freedom of play. We have a whiteboard for instructional purposes, which we left up there, and we also have an overhead projector which can be pulled down or so on. You can see right here is the overhead. And then over in this section we have, for being able to plug into video, we have 5 ports where kids can bring in their laptops and plug in, and we also have 5 mobility ports for a hardwired connection. This beast here, I had no idea this would be this big, but this is our video switching unit. And so what happens with each of these monitors that you see, you'll be able to select any source from any of the 8 computers or any of the consoles, and you'll be able to pump it out to any or all of these 5 LCD monitors and or the overhead projector. So the way that works here is we have this Creston touch panel. So you go in here, and there's our wonderful logo, and then you'll say, for example, I'm using the Xbox and I want it to display on the right display 2 and left display 2. You punch those buttons and everything's activated. You can come over here anytime you want to and switch sources and so on, and then when you're done at the end of the day or whatever, you can just power everything off and everything goes into standby mode then. So that's the video switch unit. It's an awesome device. I had no idea it would be that big and bulky, and I had no idea that there'd be that many cables. So in the PC area of the room we'll obviously have chairs, but in the more open area for the consoles we'll have these bean bags that are kind of like video rocker bean bags, and they're cheap and we can replace them as needed, but we'll have 5 of them in place, and if we need more we'll buy them because they're pretty cheap. And the idea is this will be more of an open space where kids can just come in and hang out and so on. And for instructional purposes, the instructor can come in and plug into the mobility port and the video device and pump stuff out and do whatever needs to be done. So my hope here is that the instructors will come in here and be able to do more naturalistic studies where you have teamwork going on with some team-based games like WoW and Team Fortress and so on. The kids will have fun because, I mean, as far as anything else at Penn State, there's nothing that I know of that even comes close to this type of video display capabilities. When all these things are on and cranking, it's just absolutely amazing. The sound and everything. It's really almost a surreal experience. So that's a quick and dirty tour of the Educational Gaming Commons Lab at this point. Like I said, everything that's left to do now, it's all the itsy bitsy little details. We just need to get the consoles hooked up to the security system, and we need to do a few more things, like we need to paint that white strip, we need to paint that blue, and so on. So we're getting there.